Namaste and Satnam yogis. I'm Tracy, this is Tootsie, and we are Yoga Union, where people unite in a quest for wellness of body, mind, and spirit. Whether you're a yoga virgin or a seasoned practitioner, Tracy's Yoga Union has a place for your mat. So let's roll those mats out and get started with today's practice that will focus on the Metta meditation. The words of that meditation: may you be safe, may you be healthy, may you be happy, and may you be at ease. Let's bring our palms to heart center, gently pressing the palms together and into the heart, allowing the shoulders to relax, the jawline and the face to relax, setting up through a nice straight spine, allowing the mind to quiet. Throughout our practice, I invite you to inhale safety, health, happiness, and ease of life for yourself, while exhaling it for others. Remembering to take nice deep inhales through the nose as you fill up the low belly. Followed by those long exhales, also through the nose, emptying out that belly. Almost imagining you're pulling that belly button back to the spine. We'll move to hands and knees, tabletop position for some warm-ups. So as we move to tabletop, be sure to line up wrists and shoulders, knees and hips. Really spread those fingertips out, pushing the palms into the mat. Tops of feet, really engaging them, pushing them into the mat. And on an inhale, lift that chin, drop that low belly. Exhale, round that back and tuck the chin. Inhale, lift, drop. Exhale as we round and tuck. One more inhale to lift the chin and drop the belly. Exhale, rounding that back and tucking the chin. Bring that spine back to neutral. Let's just rotate those hips around a few times in one direction. And then change that direction. Back to neutral. Let's inhale here. As an exhale, we'll begin to look over our right shoulder, creating a C curve in the side of our body. Stretching out through the side. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Look over that left shoulder. Make a nice letter C curving through the side of the body. Inhale back to center. And from this tabletop position, let's do a twisty little table. So we're going to plant that right elbow down onto the mat. Inhale that left arm up. You want to bind it at the hip. Inhaling and exhaling in this nice twisty tabletop. Inhale that arm back up. We'll release. Plant the left forearm. Inhale that right arm up. And bind it behind the hip for our twisty tabletop on this side. Inhale, lift the arm up, release. I'm going to push back into a wide-legged child's pose. You pick the leg position that works best for you. Let's stretch those arms out in front of us. Maybe roll the wrists a bit here. And go ahead and massage the hands some. Maybe even up the forearms. Inhaling back to tabletop and finding our downward dog. Using that dog to stretch. You can try and make that dog a wider stance. See how that feels. You can narrow the placement of hands and feet. Create more distance in between those hands and feet. Shorten that distance up a bit. Just moving in the dog. Before we begin to walk those hands and feet together, taking a few breaths here just to hang heavy. Inhale, slowly lifting up, maybe even dragging those fingertips up the fronts of the leg. Then we'll place our hands at our low backs, fingertips facing down for standing camel. Feet are about hip width apart. Bring those elbows and shoulder blades close together. And on an inhale, begin to bend and curve at that low back. Drop that chin and head back if that's comfortable. Opening up the heart, the throat, and standing camel. That inhale to start to lift. We'll inhale those arms up overhead as well. On an exhale, open those arms up to a T and turn and look to the right. Inhale, come center. Exhale, turn and T those arms to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring those palms through to heart center, hinging and folding forward. Bring those feet, step one foot back, and the other to find our plank. And lower down knees, tops of feet. And bring the front of the body down to the mat, elbows bent, forehead on the mat. Using an inhale to lift head, neck, chest, shoulders into our cobra. Tuck those toes. Push back into dog again. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Bending in that front knee. Lifting up. Finding our warrior one. Arrow straight arms. Bent knee and ankle, making a nice line. Back leg straight, toes slightly angled in. Now let's move that warrior. Inhale, straighten that bent knee. Exhale, bring it back to 90 degrees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Now sweep those arms behind your back. Clasp your hands. Inhale, open that chest, open that heart. Exhale, start to hinge forward, resting the front of the body on that bent knee. Arms can stay resting on your back, or you can arch them over. Whatever is comfortable for the shoulders. Use that inhale to lift back up. Arms back up for our warrior one. Exhale, we'll frame that front foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Knees down, tops of feet. Coming down to the mat. Preparing for cobra. Inhaling head, neck, chest, and shoulders into our cobra. Exhale, release that down. Tuck your toes. Push back into our dog. It's a warm day here in central Indiana. So Tootsie's feeling the heat of it. Jets. Alright, let's do that flow on the opposite side. Inhale that left leg. Exhale, step it on through. Bending that left knee. Hips facing that bent knee. Back leg straight. Toes slightly in. This time, let's make some goalpost or cactus arms for our warrior one. As we inhale and straighten that knee, let's also straighten out those arms. Exhale, back to those goalposts, bent knee. Inhale, straighten everything out. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Sweep those arms back behind our backs again, clasping the fingers. Inhale, open that heart center. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, resting the front of the body on that bent knee. Arcing the arms over if it's good for the shoulders, or keeping them rested on the back. Use that inhale to lift back up. Exhale, frame that front foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Plant those knees down. Sitting back on our heels for hero's pose. Bringing palms to heart center here. Pressing palms together gently. Pressing into that heart center. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you be at ease. is our hero's pose. Gonna come onto our backs now for a little twisting and bridge. Keep our knees bent here. Allow ourselves to transition onto the mat this way. Letting that back release. And then we'll tee our arms out. Hug those knees in. Inhale here. Exhale, just an easy twist, dropping our bent knees together over to the right. Turning that head to the left. To finish off that twist. Inhaling safety, health, happiness, and ease for self. Exhaling all those beautiful things for others. Inhale, bring knees and head back to center. Drop those knees down. Bring our hands down to our sides. Bring those heels in as close as you can to your bottom. You can experiment. Does it feel better to have palms down or palms up as we prepare for bridge pose? Using an inhale, we start to tilt those hips up. Lift through the low back. Mid-back, maybe tuck those shoulders under, clasp fingertips, finishing off that bridge somewhere at the bottom of the shoulder blades, then pushing up through the hips, pushing into the heels. Knees as close together as possible. And on an exhale, coming back down to that mat, finding a nice straight spine again. Teeing out those arms, knees into our chest. Inhale here. Exhale. Opposite side for our twist, dropping the knees together over to the left. Turning our head to look over that right shoulder. That inhale to bring head and knees back to center. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Now a little movement here. So on an inhale, start to lift those knees away and straighten out those elbows. Exhale, hug them in more deeply, bending at the elbows. Inhale, straighten out the elbows, push out through those knees. Exhale, hug in nice and tightly. Inhale, straighten, push out. Exhale, hug those knees in nice and tight. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, allowing a knees to come out to either side. Placing those hands and arms wherever it's comfortable for a few rounds of breath in reclined butterfly. Using this time in our reclined butterfly as our Shavasana. Quiet body, quiet mind. Exhale, go ahead and release, stretching out from fingertips to toe tips. Rolling over to one side. Come back up to seated. Namaste. This was a short little practice. I'm going to add some links to the description. One link for the full metta meditation and another for a guided practice of plow and shoulder stand that you could add in before Shavasana if you'd like. You could also lengthen this practice by adding in some more sun salutations or by repeating the Warrior One and the fold over the knee flow for a little extra. Peace.